What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bus Simulator, the penultimate episode. This is it. This is part number 11 of the Platinum Drive. Overall, I believe this should be part number 39, if I remember correctly. I always have to check for some reason. I don't know why I can't remember. Yeah, part number 39. Because I feel like I have a good read on it. I feel like I'm like, okay, I got it. I know the numbers. I know what's going on. And I go, but what if I'm wrong? What if I'm just a smidge wrong? Today, we're going to do a quick recap here because I didn't actually do a recap last time around. So that'll be step number 1 here. We've kind of a busy episode today, but we'll see how this all works out. I might end up doing some of it offline, maybe. I don't know. In the official map extension, we unlocked 1 gold trophy, which puts us 1 step closer. We now need 9 trophies, including the platinum, so technically 8 trophies for the platinum trophy to unlock here. We're up to 7 golds, we have 6 silvers, we have 7 bronze unlocked, and we have a little bit of work to do here. The big one, as it has been the case for most of this series, has always been this feeling old yet reaching level 25. I have a plan for the collectibles, so we're going to actually have a very weirdly weighted episode at the end that's going to unlock a lot more trophies than it probably should have, but that's just the way the trophy list is balanced. There's only 24 trophies in this game, and 6 of them are collectibles, which is kind of like weird, I guess. I don't know. I don't. It's not my favorite trophy list. I feel like you could put a lot more into it, but whatever. I'm not making the game, so I'll just accept it for what it is, and we'll worry about it later. As far as the official map extension is concerned, I always want to call it expansion, but they say it's extension, so we'll stick with what they have. Frequent flyer is the last one we need for 100% in that. We might get that today, depending on how things go. What is on the docket today? Well, next week, the final week, we're going to be running the ultimate route, which is including every single one of the 98 stops. There are 78 stops in the original, 20 stops in the new map extension. We're going to run that. Hopefully that'll get us enough level to get to level 25. Looking back at the previous time I did it, I actually was able to get to level right about here in level 23 to right about that same percentage in level 24. So I want to try today to get to level 24, and maybe even just like just over pushing it over to level 24 might work enough. We'll see how long that's going to take. If it's going to take too long, I might just kind of grind it out offline, because there's no way I'm going to hit level 25 offline, and there's very minimal chance I would unlock any other sort of trophy. Which means we'll probably try and take care of this airport one today. So we need to build that route, which is an interesting kind of conundrum. I built it out on stream last time. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if people thought that was interesting or not. I don't really care because I find it interesting, so whatever. So we'll work with that. That's going to kind of be the big goal here. And then we're going to run basically the ultimate route 1.5, which is just running every single stop in the extension area. And then I think I was thinking about making a route that includes all of the collectibles to run as like the final route to get those trophies, but I don't remember exactly where they are. I know there's one over here. There's obviously one at the chapel. There is one by Siegwald in Lido, and I think there's one somewhere over here. And so that's 4 of the 6. I don't remember where the other 2 are, so I'd have to look that up. And while I think that would be kind of interesting to do, might not be the most interesting thing. I just have to figure out where those other 2 collectible locations are located. It's over here or it's over here. I think it's actually over here, the water treatment kind of area. There's like a gate you can go in, and it's back in that area. Okay, so I only knew where 3 of them were. So let's go ahead and start with just making the ultimate route 1.5, which is just the map extension stuff. So we're going to kind of work around the outside, maybe. There's not a great way to do this, if I'm being honest. Which has kind of been the big problem. Let's see. Do I want to go this and then flip that? And then that and then flip that? Maybe? No? God dang it. Having the Tyson Planetarium all the way on the outside is a little weird. Flip that. I guess you could do that and flip it. Then you'd go here, 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 here. I mean, kind of either way, because of the way the planetarium is, it's like not great. The airport, Miller Road, maybe. Let's see. I guess do Winfield, Lower Sonnenstein, that, that, and that, and then I guess down here to Sun Road. I guess that's not too bad. That's not too bad. See how long this will take to run. Hopefully, maybe if this is a good one, I might just run it a couple of times offline and get it up over 24, and that should do the trick. I think the lengthy part of it is going to be making the ultimate route, because I got to figure out exactly how I want to do that part, because like some of the stops, these 3 stops are kind of a pain because they're not on this like main road. I mean, they kind of are. This whole interior area can be a little bit of a pain. This the agricultural zone, the industry zone, and Port Amber are very easy to write into to an ultimate route. So they might be like kind of the last section, and then we can use this this freeway entrance perhaps to get up into this area. This area is not too hard to do. This area is not too hard to do. So it might just be kind of getting this. There are 78 stops. A couple of them are duplicates. Like St. Polos Inn has 2, and then the is it the Cathedral or is it Ploger Park? Ploger Park has 2 of them. Oh, and Cathedral does too. So I think those are the 3 with the multi. No, there's another one. It's Trading Center. Absolutely Trading Center. But we'll figure it out. We'll get it all worked out. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Honestly, I could just wipe every route that I've ever made. Excuse me. I could actually honestly just wipe every route I've ever made. And I could make sure that I have like one line that connects everything. I think that's part of it. But part of the problem is telling exactly where you are. But we'll run this 36-minute route real quick. And we'll see what kind of experience it gets us. I guess we could run it kind of random. It doesn't matter. We'll just run it during the day. We'll take that bus. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We'll do that. All right. So we'll see. I'm very anxious to like get that done. The thing I'm most anxious about at this point is it going to be enough experience? That's the thing for the big long ultimate route. If I have to grind a little bit offline here or there, like that's not that big of a deal. I don't necessarily like want to do it. I'd like to get it done on camera, you know, in the natural flow of how I stream this game. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I just don't want it to, like, I did not anticipate that level 25 would be such a high percentage of being unobtained. Like, it's almost like I was too efficient with this game at times, where I kept getting, like, good amounts of progress done in, like, quick succession, where I felt like I was doing the right thing and I was being efficient and, like, productive. But I think some of the bonus and extra experience was actually kind of helpful in some of the routes that I Get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
But I think even when I did the ultimate route, it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't get level 25 because alright, I gotta dial it in here. Calm down.
I need a ticket.
Because some of the other achievements were broken, so it was kind of like, oh, no big deal. But I did that before the extension mission came out, so even if I regular 1 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 17 50 78
Thanks. 1 ticket, please.
single regular but 1. Thank you.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill? The band seemed to be just sleepwalking their way through it. Horrible.
We should get more experience. We should be fun. I'm thinking about it now. You know, saying like, oh, I had that before the extension mission. I ran that before the extension mission area came available. So whatever level of experience I got last time, there should be like a little bit of a bump. I don't know how much of a bump. Maybe this is a good indicator of how much of a bump it would give you. Granted, you know, like having a quality star route or whatever, but maybe that would be enough of a difference. Ow. I do love this game. Can't wait. We are under 14 days to the new title releasing. Unbelievable. They released some information about the release. Hopefully it launches at like a good time. I'd love for there to be digital pre-orders, but I kind of doubt it. We're getting real late in the game for that. So we might just do like it might end up just being a creative countdown the night before regardless. And then just playing part 1 separately. I don't know. Not exactly sure what's going on. The good news though is if you're watching this on YouTube, which the days, I apologize, the days have been a little inconsistent. That is my fault. Oh Jesus. Came in real hot there. The days have been a little inconsistent. Thursdays will be the days for Bus Simulator 21 until I complete it. I haven't even seen the achievement list yet. Maybe that'll be out next week or something. We can take a look at that before we get too far into it or something. I guess we could take a look at that at the during the creative countdown. Here's the goal, the idea, the hope, the dream is that I can stream building an entire Lego double-decker bus in anticipation of Bus Simulator 21. And the hope is that the game comes out at like 9 p.m. Pacific time or somewhere in that vicinity. That would allow for me to stream for, I don't know how long it's going to take to build that. But just taking like a quick look at it. So it would be like a, I don't know, 6-hour video or something. And then it would be 6-hour video, and then it would be like an hour. 4 or 5 of it would be building the bus, and then 1 or 2 would be, probably closer to 1 though, would be the actual game itself, a little intro into it, and then it'll kind of just go back to its regular routine, except for the videos are going to be behind. So it would be live on Twitch Wednesdays, live on YouTube a week and a day later on Thursday, the following Thursday. So it would be a little... Actually, no, that's wrong. That's incorrect. I apologize. Okay, well here, I'll talk through the plan. I'll talk through the idea. The videos would be just up the next day, kind of like Bus Sim Platinum Drive was. I think even no the hang on. It would be the next day, because Tuesday I think that next video would go up, so it'd be Tuesday. You get a double dip Tuesday and Thursday. However, if the game does not release, so if the game releases at 9 p.m. on Thursday, stupid. Sorry, man. Talking to my ghost friends. The game releases Tuesday 9 p.m. You would get a video, or Monday night 9 p.m. Oh god dang it! I'm trying to juggle so many things in my head I can't get it straight. The game releases Monday, September 6th at 9 p.m. You would get a 6 a.m. Tuesday video that would have building the double-decker bus and then the first hour-ish of Bus Sim 21. If the game does not release, I will probably end up doing a stream Tuesday afternoon. And then that would go live most likely Thursday. And then, and then videos would probably be like a week and a day behind. I don't know. I wish I had more information. I feel like I would have more information. Except for when this game came out, I was out of town. Wild. I was so excited. I was actually going to build that double-decker bus 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Yeah, 2019. 2 years ago, when this game originally came out, I was going to do that whole creative countdown thing. Because I had done it earlier in the year with the Lego Movie 2. I want to say. How the fuck long have I been streaming? Was that? I guess it would have been, okay. Alright. Trying to put the timeline together in my head, and every time like something overlaps in a year, it like confuses the hell out of me. But I had done it earlier in that year with building Lego sets before going and buying the Lego Movie 2 video game and playing that for a little bit and going and having already, I think I had already seen the movie at that point, because I got early access tickets, and that immediately turned into a fucking kerfuffle, because people couldn't find their seats, and then two, the person I went with was like, God, what a fucking pain in my ass. Which, like, I mean, yuck. Anyway, I'd enjoyed doing that so much because I thought it was a fun way to get excited about stuff that I wanted to do it for Bus Sim, and then I had the whole thing scheduled, going to Green Bay, going to Chicago, gonna be awesome, da 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 da, and they go, oh yeah, September, whatever it was, September 14th, or no, I think the game we went to was on the 15th. I think it was September like 19th or something like that. Maybe 17th. It doesn't fucking matter, Sean. Please stop worrying about it. But I had, like, all of that was planned, and I was like, we didn't have a release date for a really long time for Bus Sim on console, and I was like, it's going to come out when I'm out of town, and sure enough, it did. It's like, oh, cool. Sure would have loved to have done that. So I've been sitting on this idea for 2 years. Weird that they're putting it out in the same month, too. Though, with this game, they probably should have delayed it till, like, January. Because it was real bad for the first 3 or 4 months. They did finally release a patch that was, like, really good and, like, greatly helped the game. But at the same time, it was, like, the game before that was just so rough. Single, regular, 2. And you can go back and look at that footage, and it's brutal at some points. The game crashed constantly on the Xbox One. But again, you know, credit to them. They fixed it. Gameplay's great now. Been playing on the PS4 well after release. And it's patched. It plays well. It feels good. It's not maybe the best optimization. This area specifically, the extension area, is not perfect or whatever, but Has not crashed a single time. It's hitched a couple of times, made me panic a little bit. But yeah, so that's the plan.
Ticket, please.
Sure that I will be more than amped to try and get trophies and achievements. I guess more achievement-wise, because I'll be buying it on Xbox. Initially, at least. 6, 7, 50, 70, 80. Curious about what that achievement's list is going to look like. Will it be as easy or as difficult as this one? The interesting thing is you're going to be able to play in this area in the new game. They kind of reworked it a little bit, so that's a thing. But you know.
May I have a ticket, please?
Yeah. But I bring that up mainly because I just don't know. I don't know if it was available at 9 p.m. I don't know if they just released it on like Tuesday when the store updated. It's too late for me to get that day off from work, you know. Sean, why'd you need that day off? Well, the new bus simulator game came out. I am planning on, by the way, a creative countdown for Halo Infinite. I have two sets. The thing that's weird about Halo Infinite is it launches on the West Coast at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If it was a regular 9, I would build both of them. But if it's at 4, and theoretically I get home, let's say I'm able to get home, start the stream at 2, that only gives me 2 hours. I don't know if I can get through both of them in 2 hours. So maybe just one of them, hold the other one, build it like just a different day for fun. I don't know. Also, could just build shit offline and not turn everything into content. Very viable answer. I'll be doing that. That'll probably have a different setup. I have not thought about the setup issue. And for the Halo stuff, by the way, I will be playing the campaign. And for the Halo stuff as well, I'll be playing every campaign leading up to that. Every week I'll be going through one Halo game. Yeah. I did a bunch of research on it yesterday. Which is basically just going to howlongtobeat.com and looking at it. But none of the games take more than like 10 hours, which is nice. So they should fit nicely format-wise, video format-wise, like length-wise. On the YouTube channel, no problem. It'll be Wednesdays and Thursdays. It might move to like a Monday, Wednesday sort of thing. Maybe, we'll see. I have been desperately trying to figure out my schedule. Somehow I have like a bunch of content, but like kind of short on content as well. It's a very weird feeling. We're going, I got 20 stops on this. Okay. That was a bad time to check. Also, what's our star rating? 4.5-ish. Yeah, so basically I'll jump into Halo Infinite campaign for a little bit. Maybe just check out like the first 3 hours, maybe jump over and do a separate multiplayer video, or just do a big blowout like I did last time, except for not 4 different videos that I have to edit together and takes 3 days to upload, but instead is just one very long video that would go from like 2 to 10, something like that. So I would not have to work the next day, the following day. So I'd be able to stay up a little bit later and then maybe just kind of that, let's see, that Wednesday and that Thursday, hopefully, theoretically, I would be bus sim would be completed. So then I would be able to just do like, okay, here's campaign part 2, here's multiplayer part 2, here's campaign part 3, here's multiplayer part 3. And I imagine I would get those videos up maybe a little more quickly, maybe? I don't know. I would guess the first one would go up launch day Wednesday, December 8th. And then, I don't know. That's the fun thing. The thing I like about this game is like kind of just like working through these thought processes. Just kind of for myself. Just being like, yeah, here's this idea. So if you have any, you know, feedback or whatever. Oh, okay. Let me know. But it'll be either Mondays and Wednesdays or Wednesdays and Thursdays on Twitch, theoretically. And then it'll be Sundays and Mondays on YouTube, which means that Mystery Bag Monday is actually going to end up being delayed. Maybe not indefinitely. Is probably not the. It's not the correct word, but Mystery Bag Monday also will not happen until likely January 2022. So I like having that on Monday, but
What are you doing now? Well, I used
do I
to
have
be a
enough
bank, but I
actually?
lost interest.
Are there enough Wednesdays between? I don't think there are. I don't think there are 15 Wednesdays between the end of Grab Bag and the beginning of Grab Bag. So I think, yeah, so I think Mystery Bag Monday would be
So many twists and
January 2022. Maybe mid-December. But I don't know how the Halo parts are going to work out. I would kind of guess that, like, Infinite's going to have the most coverage on, whoa, shit. On the channel. I don't necessarily know if it'll be the longest campaign. Also, they're going more to like an open world campaign style, so I'm very excited. I can't wait to play Halo Infinite. I'm amped as hell for it. Loved the tech test that I played. I'm sure we'll see more of those in the future, more videos of those in the future. So, that's the current plan. Sundays, Mondays, Halo. Tuesday, TBD. Wednesdays, Grab Bag till mid-October, and then TBD after that, which would actually be right around the time Halo would start. Excuse me. And then Thursdays, Bus Sim 21 until that would be done. Which I was able to do this in 10 parts. So if we go, that'd be December 11th would theoretically be like the final one if it's a similar length. I'm going because I'm tired of waiting. Maybe a little sooner. Maybe try to end it before December. Oh, that's November. Oh, I'm sorry, November 11th. I'm sorry. Okay, so that would still be, that'd be like really clear of Halo stuff. Did this truck? Okay, never mind. I thought for a second, I thought that truck left the airport just to like turn around and be like, shoot, I forgot this package. And then Fridays will be random games. Like the Thursday PM section of games. Saturdays, currently still taste test. I have 3 of them I need to record. I'm just waiting to feel 100%. And I also have time to like, before I like need a video. So I can kind of, man, having a backlog of content, I tell you what, is absolutely fantastic. Feels good. I'm proud of my past self to be like, hey, let's just get these videos done
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill?
and uploaded and just get this shit figured out so you can, should something go kind of wrong scheduling wise or sickness, you you have stuff kind of in the bank. Hell, I found old videos that I had never posted. Single, regular, one. So yeah, that's how it'll go. I was looking at it. We got some good games coming up here. We have Lake on September 1st. Obviously, Bus Sim September 7th. September 9th is The Artful Escape. We have Life is Strange coming out as well.
What do you think about
True Colors, that's coming out. That's going to be in 5 chapters, so I got to find
I think I'll need several.
maybe like a Fridays in October or something. I feel like I should leave Tuesdays open. But I also have like other sports ideas. I feel like once the Mariners stuff is done and I feel less like I'm crowding my channel with stuff. Oh, then it'll be time for Indiana Pacers basketball. The 62nd season will be back for season number 2, but that won't start till November. And those are easier to record in bulk because they take 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, and not an hour and a half. That was such a good season. That was such a good series. I loved it. I thought it was fun as hell. I don't have it on my hard drive. I shouldn't have probably deleted it, but can you watch games? We could just watch the games. NBA 2K is coming out. We got Lost in Random is one that I'd like to check out. We have Kena, Bridge of Spirits coming out. And that's all within the first... Well, everything that I listed, with the exception of Kena, which comes out September 22nd. All of those are within like the first like 10 days. I feel like, and there's a couple of other games that I'm forgetting that I only know about because I saw them on the Microsoft Store. So there's a couple of games that are that I have my eye on that I don't necessarily know that I would get to like play, and I don't know where they would fit from like a content schedule perspective, but they are like something I'd like to at least do like a quick look of, like just like a hey, here's the first 2 hours sort of thing, if that sounds interesting. That's what I enjoy so much about streaming and content creation, is being like, hey, here's what I think is cool. I'd like to share this with you, which is always something that I've really enjoyed. It was something I was thinking about the other day, where it's just like, I've always kind of like, I've enjoyed watching people play video games. Like, I remember my brother was very into NCAA football 2007, I think was the one. He was into a few different NCAA games, but I think 07 was the one that was like the one that he played like the most. And I'd be like, hey, you played a game of football? And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'd watch you play. If you play, let me know. I'll watch your game. Like, I've just always enjoyed that aspect of it. So like Twitch and like YouTube stuff is like perfect for me to just be like, here's cool people showing me what they think is cool, and then I kind of get to be like a passive observer. But I also like really enjoy people's passion for stuff in like a positive way, you know, because you can be like just toxically fucking annoying about it, and I don't think there's any real way to get around that. But if you're super hyped for a game, like, I don't know, like like Chrono Katie. We've gone to see her a couple of times. She fucking loves Chrono Trigger. She loves that game. Loves it. And I'm like, I don't know anything about this game. I don't even really play JRPGs. Sure. Like, I don't, I don't know. And she's like, it's great. And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's great. You said it's great. And I just enjoy, like, her passion for it. I don't know. Just kind of, it's fun. It's fun. I guess that would be the personality-based stuff of, like, YouTube and Twitch content creation that people I'm sure really enjoy. It's like, oh man, I found this really cool person who likes the same shit I do. And it's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I don't know. So the question that I'm left with now is, what do I do with Tuesdays? I think maybe leaving them open for like multi-part gameplay playthroughs makes sense. However, it kind of only makes sense in a specific, like, in a specific time period, right? So between, let's say, let's say now, today, August 26th,
I was thinking about the new
and
superhero blockbuster that just came out.
October 21st, 20th. I don't have like a necessary like plan, I guess. Once October 20th shows up, 3 of the 4 like stream slots, quote unquote, will be filled up with Halo or Bus Simulator. So then I only have 1 extra. Oh, skip that stop. Whoops. How much of a... Oof, that's a pretty big hit. That's okay. I was so focused on what I was talking about, I totally lost track of it. Also, it gave me a thing that I didn't actually... like, couldn't actually do because I didn't stop. I was hoping that I'd be able to put the brakes on, like, fast enough or soon enough to, not miss the stop. But then it gave me a negative because I lost track of a person's valuables. A person who was still on the bus because I didn't actually let them off, so they have not lost their valuables. I guess it's a good thing that there wasn't a car in the bus lane, otherwise I would have, like, crashed into them, like, very hard. So we'll see what kind of... Huh, that's rare. I've not done that. I've missed stops on missed turns, or bad turns, or wrong turns. Have not missed a stop just driving by it, I don't think. Okay, part number 39. Anything is possible, huh? What was I saying? Yeah, so between September and mid-October, I have, like, open slots kind of, like, all over the place, because it's just going to be random games. It'll be, like, Lake and, Artful Escape, stuff like that.
Really? Why? You're not in on any of the fun. At best, you're some random NPC.
I feel like I've lost the thread here. But once October shows up, I don't know how many like random games are going to get played, because it'll theoretically be random stream Friday, and then taste test Saturday, Halo, and then like question mark. But I also kind of I would need a video for Wednesday and Monday. I bet there was more of a point to this. The current idea is, lately Splitgate has been going up, but I don't really want to continue to clump those together. Because the file size is just like, is too much. But I was debating doing another sports series. But I don't know how well that would work at like 6 a.m. And I think the NBA stuff will revert to the 6 a.m., 6 p.m. thing, because I might be kind of burying some of my own content by uploading it at 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. But that also is like part of the workday. I guess it's like 9 a.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Eastern, which might be kind of weird. But like West Coast wise, I loved when I like worked a desk job where it was like, oh shit, this thing's going up at, you know, Kind of Funny goes live at 10 a.m. It's like, hell yeah. I would make sure that I was like in my seat and not have to do anything between 10 and 11. And I didn't really watch their other stuff at the time, but so I think it works. I think that makes sense. The thought process between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. is like, hey, 6 a.m. you got something to watch at work. If you watch at work. 6 p.m. you got something to watch around dinner. Now, the NBA stuff I think is a nice change of pace because most of my videos are at or over, well over an hour. And that one is 15 to 20 minutes.
Thank you.
So that always felt like a good, like, hey, just like veg out on the couch, you're home from work, unwind with like a little 20 minutes of me being terrible at basketball. Sounds good. I don't know. I don't know if I'll bring back the Cougars. I might just stick with an NFL thing. And Tuesday or Thursday would be this day to put that up. I don't know about... It'd be Tuesday at like 6 a.m. But it would be recorded on Sunday. My whole brain is like just a big old mess about this. And so I try to go in and I try to like write it out. I'll like start writing schedule stuff and I'm like, I don't know if any of this is gonna like come to fruition. And so it's this annoying combative thing in my brain where I go, yes, this is great, write it all out. And then my brain immediately like being like, my brain going, yes, let's write this all out, let's figure it out, let's see if we can like make this work. And then my brain immediately also fighting itself and just being like, yeah, but like, what if this goes wrong? Or what if this, like, what if you're incorrectly planning? Just stop. Don't worry about it. It'll happen when it happens. I'm like, God damn it. This is the most annoying, the most annoying possibility that this could be is that my brain has this basically opposing thoughts on the same thing. Like, do it because it'll feel good that you have everything planned. And then just saying, like, don't do it because, yeah, right. Something will go wrong. And it's like, fuck! I got scared by the truck.
I didn't expect the theories to be true, but Christina is an
But we'll see. We'll see. I think it's a good plan now. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are currently the days that are up in the air. Friday should be pretty set with like the previous days. I guess Thursday B slot, which, oh my god, how did that not qualify as a wreck? Which, like, for example, would be like the 21st would be Mariners baseball, the second half of Halo 1, and then the entirety of the Dark Pictures anthology, that new thing. And then the next week it'd be something else. I don't know what it would be, but... Did they finally get rid of that glitch? For a long time there was a glitch where the buses would not come to a full stop on is there even... There might be like one person on the bus. I'm gonna let that car go around us. Can you please get back into the lane? Please? Okay. Whoa! What are you doing? There may genuinely like not be another person on this bus. Yeah. Wednesdays I think we'll be bringing back Demolicious. I think is the plan for that. I guess, you know, if I just did... the original idea was to do Halo VODs Friday and Sunday. And then I could kind of keep the mystery bag stuff going. I've completely right. There was no one else on this bus. Halo VOD's Friday and Sunday. But then I was kind of just like, well, why not just put them right next to each other? I don't know. Alright, so we have 204709. $242, 204709. So that hold on. 202 709, I think is what it was. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. 202709. And then we have 242 673. 242 673, which is a 39,000 XP difference. But that was a pretty good chunk. So a 20 stop route. I even skipped one of the stops. I still ended up with 4.5 stars, which is like a huge like benefit of this game, is just being like, yeah, you can kind of like, you can fuck up and you can skip stuff and make mistakes, but you can still get like good chunks there. I think I'd have to run it twice more to be able to get it done. Or do you just double down? Do you go for broke? And do you do like a loot mode version of it? Is that what you do? We'll come back to that in just a minute here. Just a minute. For right now, though, we need to make the ultimate route. We need to make every single one of these stops, put them on a route, and then we'll run it, and it should give us enough experience to get to level 25. If not, whew, I don't know what to do. That's going to happen next Wednesday, September 1st. Theoretically, it very easily could be September 2nd. Or 3rd. September 1st on Twitch, September 2nd on YouTube. I do apologize again for the days being kind of off. Also, thanks for listening to me yammer on there for about 30 minutes about my schedule and ideas. If you have thoughts or comments below that are like don't play Halo, you can let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget, if you want, you can subscribe. I forgot to explain this series is me going back to a game that I do love, Bus Simulator. Or Bus Simulator 18 on PC, and basically once a week just playing the game and enjoying the game. And for 12 weeks from when the launch date was, 12 Wednesdays back, I played it and then uploaded it the following Thursday, so that if you're watching this every Thursday, basically September 9th, you're going to just roll right into the next series. You might have to check a couple of days ago, September 7th, you might have to check that to see if there's some gameplay in there. You might be missing a little bit. But you're welcome to skip all the building if you want. I was thinking about doing a like a public playlist that basically I would listen to that you couldn't hear, but I would still try and display it in the corner to be like, hey, this is what's currently playing. I also don't know if Spotify has like a mini player anymore, but if I could somehow capture that and like show you like, hey, this is what we're listening to. If you want to experience it with us, play along, sort of thing. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking forward to over the next couple of months. Let me finish up that thought process. I feel like I explained everything. Okay, we're 11 episodes in. If you're not aware of what's happening, I don't know how to help you. Excuse me. So. Yeah, that's the plan. You'll be seeing some random stuff. We'll be seeing more seasonal stuff on like Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays. Wednesdays a little up in the air at the moment. Thursday will be most likely bus sim stuff. And then Friday will be kind of random. Saturday will be, for the moment, taste test. Like I said, I have 3 more episodes and I have a whole list. I have 3 more episodes to record. I have a whole list of stuff on my phone to like look for. Some of them should be more surefire stuff than others. I got to try and see if I can get that Mountain Dew, Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I think that would do fucking great. So that's on the 31st. So hopefully I can get that. Maybe that'll be on the 11th. I have enough to get through September. I should be able to come up with stuff to get through October. So there might be kind of a backlog of content. And maybe that's what I could use Tuesdays for. Because if I stream on Monday, I don't know where that would go. Because Wednesday covers Thursday, Thursday covers Friday. Wednesday and Thursday cover Sunday and Monday. Tuesday would be covered by theoretically something that would happen on Sunday. Saturday would be covered with taste test. And then Monday stuff would just have like kind of nowhere to go. And I also don't want to play entire games like of Halo in one sitting. Because that's a possibility as well. Is to just like do it. But that also, I don't know, wouldn't even take effect until mid-October. So then it's kind of just a free-for-all up until there. And it's like, well, this is weird until it makes sense. Hang on, let me enjoy this like tune real quick. I'm gonna try and blow my nose so I can get ready for this next part. Still a little under the weather, which is why this video is up late. I was sick for a couple days, just slept a lot. Took a Monday off, took a Tuesday off, had to do stuff on Wednesday. Basically, Saturday and Sunday, super sick, slept a bunch, didn't have any energy to do anything. Monday, felt a little better and was like, I'm just going to take it easy. Tuesday felt way better. Made sure that I just took it easy. Wednesday, I had to go to try and do some cleaning stuff at the place that we're going to be moving into. Hopefully within the next week. Yeah, I don't know. This may even get finished up before everything is kind of set, but not set enough for me to like make a concrete plan. So everything could get thrown totally out of whack, but we'll see. However you're watching, thanks for watching. You're watching this video for 52 minutes. Probably should have told you that because now you're going to click away. Okay, bye. That was you clicking away. I'll be right back. Oop. Also, speaking of Lake, apparently Lake is like 8 hours long, which I did not realize. So, I don't think I have anything planned for the second though, like stream-wise. So I could just do 3 or maybe do a half and half. I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be that long. I was reading I briefly skimmed. Here's how I read reviews. I read reviews by keyword searching for how long it takes approximately to beat the game. Which, thankfully, True Achievements is very good about, like, so-and-so, I forget who wrote the review, but so-and-so played Lake for 8 hours, or 8.5 hours or so, and earned 6 achievements along the way, or whatever. And that's very helpful, because it's nice to know, like, oh, okay, 8 hours. Like, all right, cool. Maybe they went back in to go pick stuff up. I kind of don't think so. I feel like you'd have a higher achievement count if you were going in to, like, specifically complete stuff. Maybe you were going in for alternate endings or different relationship stuff. I don't know, because I didn't read it, because I didn't want to be... I want to read the review to support them by giving them the click. What I don't want to do is read the review and have, like, thoughts in my head of what I should be expecting. If that makes sense. Like, I feel it's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they gave it whatever score they gave it, which is the other thing that I do. I look at a review and I go, okay, they gave this like a good score, or like they gave it a 7. I guess I don't know why I'm hiding that, but they gave Lake a 7, which, like, I was kind of already sold on this game anyway. I played the demo for 5 minutes. I was like, oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of this demo. I want to play this game. But sometimes if I'm like kind of on the fence of a game, or if I've never heard of it before, but it gets like a really good review score, I'll like kind of put it on my list, you know, like, okay, it got like an 8. It's like a great game. I'm like, okay, I should keep an eye on that. Or it's like, I got a 6, like, okay, maybe I'll wait for a sale, or maybe just skip it or not really worry about it. And that's probably not a great way to do it. It's just like look at a number. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe there's too much information. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna build a route here in just a minute. I apologize that I am so rambly today. I don't know why I am so rambly, but I am rambly, I feel. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. Very excited for Halo. Let me know if you're excited for Halo. I also checked out the Saints Row trailer today, which I did not see or specifically go look for. Mainly because I was like, do I go in and like, do I fucking go in and do Gamescom live reactions? And then I didn't, because I ended up playing Riders Republic. So it's kind of like a weird situation. How do I want to do this? Because the Gamescom live thing, opening night live, was like 2 hours long, and I had some cool Halo stuff in there that I'd kind of already seen, and then we'd known about the we had known about the Saints Row stuff because they had teased it. I have to go. Maybe we'll skip Town Hall Park. Can do that. Radovanovic Bridge. Do we just kind of keep going out this way? Because this part is super easy to do. Just go like that, and then you're in here. You go like down, you go here, you go around this way. I guess here, maybe you just kind of bop that way, and then you can go, I think you can end up on the freeway for some of these, maybe. There we go. For the Booze Corp warehouse, then you go like treatment plant down to here, down to here, down to here, over to here, over to here, over to here, go to the harbor, distill, that. This area, really easy, and even easier because I'm going to use it to get, excuse me, back into this, back here, which will be nice because the way I have this set up allows me to basically just cut up there. Now, I have skipped a large chunk of this section in here as the frame rate is just dying. So I feel like I should probably get all this stuff, as much interior stuff done as possible. I mean, I could just drive all the way back down here. But I don't know. But do I go like the Victory Road? See, I feel like going to Radovanovic Bridge makes sense, and then just cutting up here works because that's kind of in the flow. And then just kind of like going up and down and then out makes a lot of sense to work into this area and do all of this, because like all of this is like totally covered, I think. Harbor, Pier 1, 3, 1. And then those 4 are covered, and then you have everything on this back area. I feel like it's kind of a weird start. Mainly because I just hate that intersection over there. But... So how would I do this? I feel like, hold on. I feel like I have a good idea. This might not even take as long as I thought it would take. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the, what's it called? I just gotta kind of remember how I did some of this. I definitely want to take the freeway. To get into this area if I can. Okay. I think this actually like isn't too terrible in this spot. Go back that way, So we're good. And I remember when I made this originally, I remember the interior being kind of a pain in the ass anyway. But maybe, oh, okay. So maybe if we go around here to the Fisher Grounds and then hang out over here. Shoot. I think a good way to, okay, so I wanted to use Radivatovic Bridge, right? And then turn up here. But you have St. Polo's Inn right here, and this is a one-way going north. So you could just take that straight through, I believe, yes. Because you can't flip it. I mean, you can technically flip it, but it doesn't flip the way I want it to. So do I want to stay that far out? I don't want to do what I did with one of those routes earlier where I kept like turning and going in and out, and I was like, oh, this sucks. This is terrible. But I do like how this area is kind of done over here. I like that. I like that I have both the trading centers done, and that goes into Victory Road, but I could cut Radivatovic right there and then try and get it inside here. And I guess just kind of, oh, no. We'll stay on this exterior. We'll go like this. I don't want to do that. Oh, you know what I could do is just move Workers Alley like that. That's fine. It's not great, but it'll work. We're not looking for greatness here. Kind of just looking to make it work, I guess. The thing is, once you get like super deep into this, it really does not like want to allow you to move things around. So I'm trying to come up with a way that makes sense early so that I don't have to do too much. But I could just do like that, flip that, and then go here, here. Ooh. Town Hall Park. Shit. Let's go here. I guess you can do, hang on, you can do that, and then you can do Town Hall Alley. Then you can do that, and then you can just kind of bounce back here and start kind of slicing and dicing through this interior area. Put that, but flip it. It is really helpful that I have a thick blue line to follow. maybe... Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of the theater here and flip that. So then we can just kind of keep the momentum going. Bam. Bam. Maybe that to there to here. God damn it. I don't know if I want to take that stop out. It's so far away. We're at 40. I've kind of already, like, just not worried about... Well, it's fine, it's fine. So we could go... Ploger Park. I guess that. Then that. Then that. I believe that'll cover every stop in this area. Well, I know it's 76 or 78 stops. I have Rail Builders Ridge. Yes. Okay. So then we're there, which means we'll go all the way up here. We'll go there, there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Bam. We'll drop in here, here, here. I went down, but maybe... I think that's the way to do it. I think that's the way to do it. I could go out like that. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Maybe just bam, bam. I know I had it differently. This Astro Promenade spot is kind of a pain in the ass. I guess I could just stick with it the way I had it, which was down here, up there, there, that, 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 and that. Yeah, actually that'll work well. Nope. Well, I think we have to start here. So yeah, that'll work. So go there, down here, down there, bam, bam, bam. Oh, did I skip those last time? I may have actually skipped these. That, here. This one you can kind of do either way. Bam. 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay. All right. That's the entirety of the original stops. 78 of them. I got them first try. It's not the cleanest route. I think it's kind of hard to do that, but I think it's fine. And then I have it ending exactly where I want. So now I got to figure out how I want to do this area. Because I maybe just kind of go all the way up here. Skip that stop. Go here, go here, go here. Go to Sun Road, and then because I have to go back to get this one anyway, that's when we can throw in Lower Sonnenstein. We can go to Westfield or Windfield West, Windfield East, Miller Road, the airport, which by the way still not level 25, and then we just we have these. So we're at 88 stops. We only have I think 10 left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah. 10 left. This actually went surprisingly efficiently. Efficiently! Now, do I want to end at Wachowski? Because I kind of like Grain Lane, the dormitory, Hill Road. Actually. God dang it. Some of these are in such inconvenient locations. I guess just go out that way. Go in here. Go bam. Go bam. Bam. 98. That's every single stop. Every single stop is accounted for on this thick blue lined route. And we're going to run it as our final send off for this game. That did not take very long. The other time it took me like an hour and a fucking half for some reason. This time it took me like 15 minutes. Look at that. Improvement. So we'll save this. 98 stops. That's fine. Don't care. 2 hours, 50 minutes, 15 seconds. So it's all 98 of the stops. Hopefully. No, I checked out. I feel like the problem I was having, the problem I was having last time was I needed to figure out A, how many stops there were, and then B, what the duplicates were, because I think I kept having a problem where I was like, or it was 90, sorry, it's like, I think I kept thinking number 76, but they're actually 78, but then some of them have doubles, and I was having a lot of trouble with that, and I think I was trying to just do it as efficiently as possible, whereas this time I kind of just flowed with it a little bit more. So it's a little all over the place, but that's okay. That's all right. 2 hours and 50 minutes, 15 seconds. I don't remember how long the other one was. I don't think it was that much shorter. I think it was maybe 20 minutes shorter. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do this route again, which got us a pretty good chunk. We are gonna go for broke though, and we are going to do a loop route, which I think I will be able to bypass what might be kind of an annoying portion of it. I think. Because I think what you can do is maybe just U-turn there. But let's go ahead and do this one in loop mode. This one we'll be here for a little bit. Because we're gonna have to go in the late part of this, because this one is technically the last stop. We're gonna have to like go around a bunch, maybe. But whatever. Hopefully, if we get a good star rating, we can get enough experience to put ourselves at level 24, and we'll be set and settled for the next one. We could honestly just do the ultimate route. I'm just kidding. You do the ultimate route in what's it called? In loop mode 246.
Thanks.
Feels like that went pretty well. Hopefully it won't have any problems like crashing or anything. That was originally, funny I say that. But that was an original idea I thought that I was going to be able to use. Was going to be that because the game had been up to that point, it had been so unstable. The idea would be is how many times would it take to try before we were able to complete it in one go. It was basically like how far until it crashed, and if it crashed, I would just give up and try again.
Thanks. I need a ticket.
Did I turn off the stove?
Thank you.
And thankfully, I only had to do it once. So, It would be way funnier if it was like, oh, it was like 8 stops in, but then you get to like stop 67 and you're like, oof. Are you gonna go or? What a pleasant little surprise. We'll get this done and then I'll probably play some Splitgate. Hell yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to get the daily challenges done today in Splitgate. But I can at least keep the streak alive. I did it for about 45 minutes the other day. It's hard having a game like that with like season passes and like day streaks. I don't know why I feel so pressured to play. I just don't want to I don't want to let those streaks go, you know? But like, I'm doing all this other stuff. I'm like, ooh. Should I?
Right on time.
Do I not have... I don't think I have loop mode on. I think I turned it off on accident. I think. Maybe? We won't worry about it. If I don't get it this time, I will probably have to rerun it again on stream because I might get 25 on the airport stop. So I might actually have to do this a third time.
I feel like the entire universe is just a simulation.
I thought because it should have the other thin blue line that like the light blue line that would be like, hey, this is how you're coming back.
What's that smell?
Alright, hang on. We're aborting this drive. We're getting rid of it. Hang on. Not that one. This one. Oh, loop was on. There it goes. I think. Is loop? A loop is not what I'm thinking of. What the hell am I thinking? I'm thinking of round trip. That's how long have I've played this game 39 parts. That's why I was confused. Round trip is the mode. Whoops. There we go. Now the line looks correct. Because it's gonna need. Yeah. So we'll see what happens at the end. But I think I'll need to make a U-turn because the round trip doesn't actually make you do every stop twice. It's every stop except for the final stop is twice. And so you should have to come down that hill, do the one that's on that slope, go around, and then I think I should just be able to make a U-turn and go back up that way. I think. I mean, I missed a stop last time and it was fine. So
Thanks.
this was a good fix. It'll be doubly good if I can get the correct experience. I could even just try and gamble it and just go like whatever I get is what I get. I forgot. I forget even what I was talking about. I finally nailed that stop a little better.
I need a few tickets, please.
Day. Senior. 2.
Thank you.
Man, actually, you know what? I should be playing Kina right now, but they delayed it by a month. Damn. It's actually kind of good because I don't have money for it. But,
Feels like we partied the whole night through at the old sawmill. I'm so
very excited. I saw like the trailer play. I think, did I talk more about Saints Row? Saints Row, real good. Kind of it seems to nail what exactly I like about Saints Row. is like the glorious ridiculousness of it that feels grounded, which sounds like kind of dumb, but at the same time, like Saints Row 3 is the best of the Saints Row games. It's like ridiculous and over the top, and like I love the like we're celebrities now sort of thing.
Where's my bag?
I love that game. I think it's fantastic. 4 got like too ridiculous, and I never really played much of 1 and 2. And I thought that the trailer for the new one did a really good job of being like, here's this like supremely cocky, kind of annoying, very personality heavy, without trying too hard, which was a problem I had with like Riders Republic, where it's just like, you're really trying to have like a personality here, and you're the most annoying person. Like, watching them just drive around and fuck with that one group and being like, having the one guy be like, what are we making tonight for dinner? Like, they're so confident that they're going to be able to pull this off that he's like already planning. He's like, my world famous dish? I forget exactly what he says, but I don't know, that's a fucking great trailer. I'm ready for a new Saints Row game. And that does not include Agents of Mayhem. I don't know. Because those games do a really good job of like, here's a like, please don't drive into me. They do a great job of, at least for 3, for me, was like a very engaging, interesting, well done story. And then there's like a whole lot of shit you can do on like the side, but it's not super necessary. Like the first act of that game is kind of like not great, because a lot of it is like very tutorializing you on all of the like mini games that you can do. But once that game kicks into like the second act and like kicks into gear, and you get like Oleg, and you got Kenzie, and you have Johnny Gat, and like all these fucking great characters with you, and it kicks in, and you're like all of a sudden a toilet running through shooting stuff. God, that game is fucking special. I love it, and I think playing the remaster version, I thought that dude was gonna walk me through it. Playing the remastered version was actually really nice because it holds up surprisingly well. Like, some of it's kind of like this, alright. But like, it was still like a joy to play and be in that world and stuff. And I think just rebooting it is the smartest thing for them to do. Just kind of get back to, hey, you don't have to, you don't have to have played any of these other Saints Row games. There's no lineage. Who fucking cares? I'm sure there'll be some great references or whatever. But it's not necessary for you to enjoy our game. Hell yes. Hell yes. As long as they bring back the poop shooter one, the poop shooter minigame. That was the best one in 2, and they didn't bring it back. You just have to cover to damage a bunch of stuff and shit, and you're like, hell yeah, this is great. Man. It's wild. That Sifu, I think is what it's called, on the PS4. I believe is a PS4 exclusive. And Horizon 2 Forbidden West all come out within like 5 days. In February.
One ticket, please.
In a fucking February.
Thank you.
I'll be playing 2 of those. I'll be playing Saints Row. I'll be checking out Sifu. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing, but I never played Horizon. Or I shouldn't say that. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. I never finished Horizons. I played Horizon Zero Dawn. I played 4 hours of it, and then just kind of fell off of it for like whatever reason. That was all the way back in 2017, which kind of makes it even weirder because a lot of the games I say that about that are like the big popular titles that aren't like Yeah, I played half of Rememoried or whatever the fuck I was playing last week. Or 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. And I just never finished it. It's like, okay, well, you just didn't get back to it. No one knows what Rememoried is, right? But everyone's like, oh man, Marvel Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, I played 4 hours of it. I played 4 hours of Red Dead Redemption 2. I played 4 hours of Horizon. One of those, Horizon, I wasn't even doing week in review. Like, the other two kind of make sense, because it's like, oh, I kind of moved on to, like, different content, which is something I didn't realize I would do as much. Going back to that, like, week in review, those week in review days. I did not think that I would be in a position where I would quickly drop stuff like that. I thought I would just kind of update it. And be like, hey, my first 4 hours were this, my second 6 hours were this, my, you know, kind of an ongoing conversation, I guess, about a game or whatever. But I never did that. It's very weird. I mean, I guess it's not really that weird, considering, you know, I think creating content, especially in the game space, because I wasn't streaming either, which I think would have been a lot for me to, like, chew at the same time. Would have been like, I'm starting this, and I'm doing this, and I'm not particularly good at, like, reviewing stuff or whatever, and I'm trying to do all this shit all at once. I think making content in the game space, it kind of, as much as I enjoy it, I do think that it's super easy to get caught up in the, like, okay, I've said my thought on this, and I'm gonna go ahead and just move the fuck on, even though that's not how it works. And I like watching people play games that are not necessarily the hottest new thing. Are you seeing commit enough?
Next stop, Kirstenstadt Church.
I don't know.
I didn't
But
expect
very excited for
the theories to be
Sifu.
true.
I'm assuming that's going to be a
Christina is an
shorter
amputee.
game, though it's $45 for the deluxe edition, which I'm not complaining about. I was just a little surprised that it was that pricey.
After 5,000 episodes, Winter of Passion is still going strong.
After 39 episodes of this is still going strong. We have one more to go. I think it's
I think I'll need several.
maybe if it was more balanced. Of like, here's a movie review, and then here's an update on Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's also very possible that I just don't really care about that game the way I cared about.
Next stop, University of Technology.
That's what I call good.
I do think taking a weekend review off my plate was very helpful, just for kind of the content stuff in general.
Thank you. I need a few tickets.
Whoa. Sorry. Fucking chill, alright? People are allowed to make mistakes. Dick.
I need a ticket.
Day, regular, 1, 380. Hopefully this will give us a full rank in the, excuse me, the airport stop. Definitely, I turned my signal on way too early. Way too early.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's way too hot outside.
Thank you.
Thank God she was old and couldn't move far. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. What is that smell? Does anyone else hear that?
Next stop, airport.
I also don't know. I don't know what kind of games are coming out after. So like I threw a list down with like, got like Life is Strange, NBA 2K, Kina, Lost in Random, Artful Escape, Lake, stuff like that. And things that are... Oh, shoot, I don't have my thing on at all. Whoops. Sorry, folks. I apparently hit circle one too many times. I don't really know what's coming out, like between Kina on September, 22nd and Halo in December, with the exception of, what's it called? House of Ashes, the Dark Pictures anthology game. I don't really know what's coming out. I mean, I guess you get Far Cry 6. I don't care. Battlefield, I was gonna play, but then I think I'm gonna not worry about it. I just I don't know. I don't give a shit about Call of Duty. You got Riders Republic. That game's not for me. Kind of. I think it's kind of a perfect year. This happened a couple of years ago. It may have even been 2018, 2017. And maybe it was earlier than that. Doesn't really matter, honestly. But there was a year I remember where it was just like, here's a ton of games that are coming out, and I don't have much interest in any of them. Like, they're just not games that I...
Revealed so much about what is
I did forget to list Bus Simulator, by the way. Whoops.
May I have a ticket, please?
Day, regular 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 50, 70, 80.
Thanks.
I just don't know. I'm sure there'll be cool Game Pass stuff coming out, which I'm sure is going to be the case for some of them. Thankfully, the Artful Escape is hitting Game Pass, so I think there'll be a nice opportunity to catch up, especially on smaller stuff. There's a number of games that I have my eye on that are coming out in early September, late August, early September, that I don't know that I'll have time immediately, but when there's a Thursday afternoon slot or whatever, and I can just try something out for 2 hours or whatever. Maybe some of those smaller games will come in handy. Oh, I ran into that person. That's $20,000. Actually, in the extension area, it might even be 40,000. If I can get level 24 overall and level 25 at the airport, I will be a happy, happy person.
What do you think about heading to the beach tomorrow?
We'll have a big, long,
That sounds like a nice idea, but I'll have to see if I still fit.
big,
in my
long
swimsuit.
finale next week. And I don't think anything really else... Well, Lake. I'll be checking out Lake. I keep forgetting about it. Somehow it's like... I have these plans and I immediately forget about them, and then I like rewrite them down and I'm like, oh, that's right, I had it written differently. Lost in Random is definitely a game that might slip past me. Not even like intentionally, but just kind of like I don't know. This feels like a good fall. Actually, hold on. Well, people are kind of loading up here.
I need a few tickets.
Let's look up video. Oops. Oh, fuck. Video game release calendar. There we go. Oops. We'll try this. Try this. Alright. Day. Student for 2. Oh, 420. Just placed.
Thank you.
So the... Okay. They did. This truck is like in a weird spot behind me. Alright, hold on. Let's scroll down. Oh, we got Psychonauts 2. That'd be a good one to kind of like... Oh, this is not an updated list at all. Oh, Forza Horizon 5. That's like the big... That's the big one. That one might end up with like a Monday night late stream. I think maybe the Game Informer list is better. Hold on. Might be a little more. And this isn't going to cover like smaller stuff, but oh, Ni no Kuni 2 is on. Oh, Skatebird. I knew there was stuff I was missing here. So let's see. Lake. Artful Escape. Life is Strange True Colors. Lost in Random. NBA 2K22. Wow, this last 1, 2, 3, 4 games are all on the same day. Deathloop, I would be more interested in. I don't have a PS5, unfortunately. Skatebird. Ni no Kuni 2 on Switch. Kina. I mean, September 16th? When is Kina's the next week? 16th? Thursday? It's definitely a spot I could put. Definitely that's a spot I could put a game in. I don't know if... I guess it depends on if Lake is done. Because that'd be like... 16th, I believe, is a Thursday. 16th is a Thursday. So... Lake is the 1st and the 2nd, and then... The... Fuck. Hold on. Bear with me. Stick with me here for just a second. Artful Escape is the 9th. So the 1st, 2nd, and 8th would probably be Lake. And then the 9th... the 9th again, and maybe the 15th would be Artful Escape, depending on how long it is. And I'm basing the other 3-parter for Lake on 8 hours. So it'd be like 2, 3, and 3 or something like that. And then the 16th, Skatebird would be kind of interesting to look at. Maybe? I don't know. The demo wasn't great. I liked it. I don't think it was great though. Alright. Oh, that's right, truck. You lost to a boat. Nope, they're gaining speed. Yeah, that's right. Slow the fuck down. Get in the correct lane. I ain't yielded to anyone because I got a fucking asshole behind me.
I need help getting off.
Okay. Can do.
Very punctual.
So let's see.
I need several tickets, please.
Thank you for bearing with me, by the way. I know this is all fascinating information. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 20.
Thank you.
May I have a ticket,
Day. Oops. Senior for 1.
Thanks.
I believe this gentleman is in the way of the door. Oh, you know what also is there? Hot Wheels Unleashed. Hot Wheels Unleashed. I know that sounds dumb. Seen some good footage on it. Also, it has, I don't know. Okay, all right, fucking chill. All right, we good? May I go? Okay. They also have a bunch of like cool like super license. Has really cool, fun, extra like licensed cars in it. Like it's your typical Hot Wheels stuff, but it has like, it has what I always want with like Uno games, where it's like you have all these cool like Uno variants, like Office Uno, and that one's not great, not a great example. You got Space Jam Uno, New Legacy, shit like that, right? And they never put any of those in the game because they just like they can't. But Hot Wheels has like cool, all kinds of cool companies and brands and stuff that they work with that you're going to be able to play as in this game. I don't think it's going to be the most robust list, but some of the ones that have been in the trailer have been pretty cool. If you have been like, if you for some reason are watching this and you're like, don't spoil me on it, I won't. But they are neat, and I'm a fan of them. So that one's pretty neat. That one I keep kind of forgetting about. That one has weird like 3-day early access with the like expensive edition. So it comes out on like a Sunday night at like 9 p.m.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see.
I need a ticket.
Week, regular, none, no change. Oh, there. That's what it happens. I hit circle too many times. At least I heard it turn off that time. That's at the end of September. I'll probably end up buying 2 like deluxe versions of racing games. I think I'll probably end up buying the deluxe version of Life is Strange, excuse me. Though I don't know when Life is Strange, how that's going to fit in. I don't know. It's in 5 individual... It seems like it's going to be 5 chapters, which is kind of like the episode stuff, but it's all going to be released at once, which is a big hell yeah. But I still might play it in like a weekly sort of... in a weekly sort of fashion. So let's see. Anybody getting on? Anybody getting off? Just off. Nobody on. It's fine. It works for me. I mean, kind of like just looking at this list is like a little, it's a little barren. So you have Lego Marvel Superheroes on the Switch. Super Monkey Ball, no. Metroid Dread, no. Far Cry 6, no. Yeah, Battlefield 2040,
Hey, long time
whatever.
no see. How was your vacation
2042, I
in
think is what it's
Spring?
called.
Oh, it was awesome. Sightseeing and shopping all day long.
Sounds lovely.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think I'll book a vacation there for next year.
What else? Dark Pictures is the one that I'm most excited about in October.
Hey, what are you doing
Solar
now?
Ash.
Well,
Okay.
I used to be
All
a
right.
banker,
Forgot
but I
about
lost
that.
interest.
That one looks kind of cool. I feel like we got a couple of good dates from the Annapurna Interactive thing.
I'm afraid I'm getting sick.
And Solar Ash was definitely one of those. And like the Stray stuff. Let's see. Into the Pit, a little to the left, it's PC. And I care about Guardians of the Galaxy. Mario Party Superstars. So I guess in October it would boil down to, for me personally, it would be NHL comes out really late this year. That's weird. That has nothing to do with me. But I just noted that. Just noticed that. It has the stupid X Factor edition. Yeah, I guess it would just be Solar Ash and House of Ashes. Weird. And then November, Just Dance, Call of Duty, no. Just a whole lot of, well, I mean Pokemon. But those are remakes.
I never thought Huns would come back.
I guess there's more coming out. And I've kind of like proven myself kind of dumb here. I didn't have to prove myself dumb.
Thanks.
You heard it. You listened. You were like, we knew. I guess there's more stuff coming out than I thought. I just don't think there's a ton of stuff that's going to like make my world stop. Like even like the Pokemon games are games that I never played because I never had those on like Game Boy Advance. What is it? Diamond and Pearl? Maybe that would be DS. I don't know. I never even finished Shield or whatever one I have for the Switch, and I played a bunch of that on stream. I was running with a team of full elephants.
The rerun of Season 15 of Winter of Passion reveals so much about what's happening now.
So I guess there's some good stuff there every so often. But I also feel like every one of those games I listed off between like, with the exception of like Forza Horizon, feels very much like it's going to be like just kind of a one-off stream. This does kind of help fill out that kind of list sort of thing though in my head, where I can, go in, throw out like a calendar, and then just be like, okay, November 9th or 5th or 4th or whatever. There's 4 days early access. It's like, okay, that's goes here and this goes there. That's also partially why it's like, oh, you know what I should do is just delay Mystery Bag Monday. Is to give room to like games that I would like to get content up for as soon as possible, instead of random ass fucking Xbox games from 20 years ago, which kind of contradicts how I typically stream or like how I do the content that I do. Just because I do like doing that sort of stuff. But when it's stuff that I like care about and can simultaneously like hit like an early release point or something,
Yeah.
which is why I took away the Friday stuff for Halo, because I was like, do I really want to wait until like the next week to upload House of Ashes, or do I want to just do that on like a Sunday, Monday, maybe even a Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, I forgot to water my
Give myself more options. Horizon launches at like 9 p.m. on like a kind of like a weird day. And some of those other, like some of the other series and videos and stuff, those can always be like delayed. I have no idea if any of this is interesting than what I'm talking about. I have no idea. I'm just kind of talking to myself out loud. And hopefully you're enjoying it. We're in part number 39 as a reminder. I find it interesting. I would be curious about other streamers' thought processes and like how do they determine what content goes where. I know like if it's someone like Ray, it's basically just like fuck it, whatever I played the day before, that's what's going up. But like someone like Bruce, maybe who has like backlogs of content would interest me, or like even like Achievement Hunter, because they do like specific days of specific videos. Your Minecrafts, your GTAs, whatnot. Even like Funhouse with that sort of stuff. Like, how does that work? Like, how do you look at, you know, game releases? What gets bumped in order to like facilitate an easy sort of easy, like, what would get bumped in order to, like, something huge comes up, you know, comes out. That makes sense. That's kind of why I want to keep Tuesdays open, or do the series I'm doing the same way and just put it at night. Because the cool thing is the NBA stuff isn't going to start until after MLB's done, which is like into November. At this point, I think it's going to be like, I think I'm a grand total of like a week behind with like missed games and stuff, maybe even more. So that's at least mid-November. So I wouldn't even start that then. Which means that if I do the 1 minute season, it's just a change. It's not a whole new addition, which I kind of need to remind myself, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to add 2 hours to this one thing. It's like, well, no, you're not. You're going to add 0 time. I mean, you might add 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But if the other thing you're doing takes an hour, that's still a 3-hour Sunday stream, and that covers, you know, I'd have to probably do 6 videos a day or a week for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. But having smaller, shorter content going up at 6 p.m., even if it is during the baseball season and it's during like football season, like having 1 day of 3 uploads a day is not terrible. But that would leave the Tuesday at 6 a.m. for like either backlog content or emergency content like Forza or Hot Wheels. A little weird to put Hot Wheels into that category, but like
several tickets, please.
Trying to maybe more capitalize on that. Because I remember that being a thing with
Thank you.
Crayola Scoot. I recorded and like edited the video. That thing's kind of a mess, honestly. I just wasn't able to get the audio the way I wanted it, and it sucked. But I was able to make sure that I got that content done out, ready to roll for like launch day, because I had early copies. And if I can't get early copies, why not try and take advantage of, in the case of Hot Wheels, if it comes out 3 days early, just get the deluxe edition. Play it as soon as it launches at like 9 p.m. Give like an hour of gameplay and just try and build something off of that a little bit. Okay, now let's see what it wants us to do here.
Right on time.
Oh.
I need a ticket.
Single, regular, for 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 50, 70, 80.
Thanks. May I have a ticket, please?
That happens sometimes. Somebody will be like, here's a $4 order, and they're like, can you break 100? And you're like, you fucking asshole. You absolute fucking asshole.
One ticket, please.
What are you doing? Now, I think what I am going to do here is actually just kind of... I'm just going to U-turn it.
I can't wait for the weekend.
This shouldn't qualify against, like, missing a stop or anything. Ah, perfect. Perfect. It wanted me to go such an extremely dumb way. I didn't want to do that. But... yeah, so maybe keeping Tuesdays open makes sense. I just gotta make sure that I am able to fulfill that sort of content quota. And that's why, like, having WSU and having Boise State was actually very important. Because it basically was like, Sunday afternoon, I would stream, and I would take care of, in one stream, I would take care of, like, 3 days worth of videos. I do the whole, you know, whole sports night thing. And maybe 3 days is a little exaggeratory. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I got this.
Thank you.
So it would seem like...
Look at all the
I
garbage
don't
along
know.
the roadside. Why can't
I
we
feel like
put
it
that
works,
show
but I feel like I
inside?
come up with so many plans where I go like, oh, I've actually missed a detail here. I feel like that's kind of in my head. I think the detail that I'm missing, honestly, is that
Hey there.
Saturday is taken
Long
care of
time no
with...
see.
Oh, hi. Yes, indeed. The last time was,
Yeah.
Saturday is taken care of with taste test, as long as I can keep up with that.
yeah. Good to see you.
And
Have a good one.
Monday kind of doesn't like have a spot to go, sort of thing. Again, I have no idea if this is interesting. I also don't know how much I've repeated myself, at which point I'm sorry. We're on the back half of this this kind of, I guess, Ultimate Route 1.75. Where we're gonna loop back around, pretty much hit all of the remaining stops here. I think we have 18 more stops or so, and then we will we'll wrap it up. Hopefully, maybe unlocking a trophy. Don't worry, we're not missing a stop. Maybe unlocking a bronze trophy. Hopefully hitting level 24 and being all set and ready to roll for the next big final part, where we will be running the ultimate route, which is going to take about 3 hours to hit every single stop. We will also then be running another route, though I don't... hopefully it won't mean anything, where we will grab all the collectibles, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be all done, set, squared away, and we will be ready for Bus Simulator 21. Coming out September 7th. Hopefully, which is what's got me on this whole content topic in the first place. Hopefully, depending on when that game releases,
And I'm off.
we'll be able to do a fun creative countdown over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Have a good time. I'll listen to some tunes, probably just all me without you. And then yeah, it'll be good. I gotta pause here. My throat is done. Definitely need to write some of these games down that I listed off so I don't forget. This video is kind of an interesting example of just how like weirdly focused my brain can be. Where and I talked about it earlier, but like trying to write out a schedule and immediately being like, well, it's not gonna work. Just trying like to focus on other things, but having my brain just go, but you have this scheduling problem? You have this schedule problem? And it's like, okay, yeah, well, I know, but you need to figure it out right now. It's like, well, I'm trying to make content. It's like, well, just talk about it. Why? Why? Is it interesting? I don't know. Is it? Probably not. Let me know in the comments below if you found this interesting at all. I think man, I think I'm just so excited about Halo. Just so excited for Halo. That's Halo and Bus Sim, Deathloop, Ratchet and Clank. Those have been the games that I'm like the most excited for this year. Playing that, oh,
Thank you.
I almost missed the stop. Playing that fucking sweet ass tech test, incredible, incredible. God, it was so good. God, I did learn not to make a 9-hour video again, ever again though. Well, at least don't edit it to 9 hours.
Thank you.
Just if you're to record a 9-hour video, just record a 9-hour video. Don't piece it together and put it together so that it's a 42 gig fucking monstrosity. Speaking of 42 gig monstrosities, there's one uploading right now. Big pain in the ass. The cool thing, like, so Sunday, starting in September, probably September 5th, Sunday is going to revert back to kind of being sports night. It might be Saturday, might be sports night. I might tinker with that. But it'll be MLB, and then it'll be an NFL football game. And then when the NBA season starts, it'll basically just be 6 NBA 1-minute quarter games, and then it'll be 1 NFL game, and that'll cover a week's worth of content in a night at like a 6 p.m. content or whatever. That'll be fun. And I do have another. I gotta do some more testing. I have the game sitting next to me, but I gotta figure out if there's a way to like. I figured out that there's a way to watch Madden 22 or Madden 21 games at least, which I did not know you could do. The logical way would be like, hey, don't pick a controller, and then it'll just be like, do you want the CPU to play it? And that would make sense. And then Madden's like, no, go to Super Sim, and then just watch it. It's like, oh, okay. That doesn't doesn't make sense. So I think that would be true in Madden 22. I didn't actually get to test it because I didn't realize that was a thing that you could do. I would assume that it would be the same. I don't know why they would not update their game at all and then take that out somehow. I really wish. I guess maybe I could, like... Fuck. Now I'm second guessing myself. Now I'm, like, worried. I'm like, I had this content thing and I think I can do it, and then I just realized, I was like, what if it doesn't do that? You're really willing to gamble that much money on that stupid fucking game? But I do have some other, like, another what if thing that I'd like to do. Basically, I just, like, I came up with, like, I did this, so I did the Boise State, which was kind of more of an open-ended sort of thing, but I do have a couple of other what ifs that are more, like, pro sports related. But all the Madden games are fucking pains in the asses, and they don't make sense.
Right on time. Thank you.
Like, you can't just watch games. You can't even watch, like, other games in a franchise. And it's so goddamn annoying. You could do it in 2004. I had this fantastic idea that was happened in a Mystery Bag Monday. And it was awesome. And I loved it. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool to do.
The
They just take
rerun
weird
of season
features out.
15 of Winter of Passion revealed so much about what is happening now.
I gotta fucking get off my ass. I, like, left hip. It's fighting me. This went from, like, an hour and 10-minute video, but because I did this, we're, like, another hour in. Which makes sense. It was like it was like about a 40-minute route anyway, and then I kind of screwed around there a little bit. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we can just do that tonight. I don't know if I have everything I need, though. I mean, don't worry, I have the pile of shit fucking games. I'm trying to figure out... Because people like... So people love the PS2, like Madden 2006. They're like... The number of videos I've watched, which is not that many, but the few videos that I've watched on it, it's like, if you played Madden 2006 on PS2, you had a fantastic experience. You were a big fan, because it was basically just Madden 2005 again, which was where a lot of people think the series peaked, whatever, I don't care.
Just one more workday and I'm
If you
off.
played it on 360, you hated it, because boy did they fuck that up. They came out with this, like, incredible looking trailer, and then the game did not measure up to it. So it's like this interesting thing where I don't think you can really watch games in the newer versions, like between 2006 and 12, right? There's different versions. There's the PS2 version, which people like widely like, and Madden 12 being one of the very few mainline simulation sports games that has a greatest hits version of it. Those would theoretically have some of the same qualities, so you'd be able to watch like random games where they like took that out and like, oh,
Long time no see. How was your vacation in Sunny Springs?
in the newer versions.
Sightseeing and shopping all
But
day long.
Sounds lovely.
so I got to figure out if you can't watch games in the new HD versions on PS3 and Xbox 360, can you still watch games? Okay, we gotta watch this area real quick. Whatever. Okay. I don't care. Whatever, it's fine. Can you watch games on the old version? Did they take that away? If so, or does the discovery I made about the Super Sim stuff, is that in the previous version, they just freeze or like kind of hid that
I forgot
feature.
to water my plants. This parking position is just perfect.
I need a ticket.
All right, single, regular. God, this route is. This
Thanks.
fucking better work. God, this better get me to level 24.
5,000 episodes. Winter of Passion is still going strong.
I hit the wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button. So I've looked at it. I need Madden. I believe it's 09, 08, 09, 10, and 11. And I've like looked at them on the PS2 and I'm like, do you work for what I need you to work for? I love to watch these games in high definition, but if I have to watch them on a PS2, I will do it. Weirdly enough, the PS2, ever since I got like the mystery bags and shit, PS2 is probably the second most streamed from console. I think it's a jumble behind number one. Like the first most streamed console would be Xbox One because that's my primary console. Behind that, it's kind of a mess because like right now I'm playing a bunch of Bus Sim on the PS4, which is great. But aside from that, Fall Guys has 20 parts on that as well. But outside of that, I don't know a whole lot. The mystery bags really helped the PS2's case. .360 got decent time with the Cougars. Which the Cougars I could bring back, but the problem is if I bring back the Cougars, it pushes the Sunday sports streams an extra hour, or I guess maybe 40 minutes, because then I'd probably only do 5 NBA games, because that's all I would need to do.
I hope we'll get to my stop soon. Nature's calling.
Wow, they're giving me a lot of time to get down to that area, which is kind of nice because I'm stuck at this intersection again, behind like my own bus and some delivery trucks, so sure this will be a fucking nightmare. Also, hey, thanks for stopping all the way back there, Red Van. Chill. I am here. I have asserted myself. Excuse you? Where's this bus turning? I'll even turn on their blinker here. Now I gotta keep an eye on this stupid purple van. Go, purple truck. No. No. Oh, good, they're going.
That's what you...
Go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. There we go. Nailed it. I don't know where you're going. You're either going exactly where I'm going, or you're going to turn left to the next intersection. I'm not sure. I don't know what bus I'm even hearing. I think I hear the other one more than anything on mine.
I think I'll try some street food.
Oh God, how much am I following you?
Just one more work.
Oh my God, come on. Did this not count?
After a while, it stopped sounding like
Oh.
a bird.
Weird.
Such a nice day.
People watch me open the doors and we're like, no,
May I have a
I'm not getting off here. I will wait.
Thank you.
Ooh, I gave him too much change. Fucking idiot. Idiot. Now you ma'am me.
Thanks.
Thanks for being so.
Pardon. We good?
Next stop, Gerststadt Church.
Right on time.
May I have a ticket, please?
Oh, absolutely. Day, regular for one, no problem. 2, 3, 50, 70, 80. Oh, it's a smidge too much change. Thought I hit the right. Damn. 120.
Thanks.
That goat in the last episode of Winter of Passion was a bit out of place.
Next stop, Gerststadt North.
Very punctual. See you.
We're gonna end up with the end of another route that just does not have anyone on this bus. I don't know.
Next stop, Hill Road.
Bum. Okay. Some people getting on here. Thank you. Thank you. Do you need on, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Next stop, Unger Road.
There's like a 95% chance I'd do a lot of scheduling work after this. Because my brain is still trying to figure it out. And I'm like, stop talking about it. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I'm like, I can feel in my brain. It's like you have your double dips scheduled. You got that figured out. Cool. Great. But what about the rest of it? I'm like, God damn it. Like, just stop. Fucking calm down. We might unlock a trophy here. It's like, it doesn't matter. You haven't unlocked the real trophy. Your scheduling conundrum. Okay, well, great. What kind of trophy do I get? It's like me shutting up. My own brain shutting the fuck up. That's the victory. That's the prize.
May I have a ticket, please?
Day regular 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80. We are coming down to it here.
Next stop,
On this
Ministry of
fucking.
Science.
We've hit that point. We've hit the point. I can taste the finish line. I can see it. I can feel it. It's there. There's a sweet notebook with my name written on it. That's gonna be... I've done that before. I've done it before where I just like... I write out like months and months and I'm like, I think I'm fine, but I think there's one day where I'm short on content. I'm like, God damn it. It just honestly doesn't even have to be like specific games or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be like Lost in Random Part 1. Lost in Random Part 2. It's just like X day A slot, X day B slot. I have no idea if there was another car turning there. I don't care. God damn, this intersection always sucks too. Hopefully if we can at least get into the like bus lane before things kind of start to slow down, that'd be nice. I kind of might actually... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Thanks everybody. No one really got off.
May I have
Hello?
a ticket, please?
Day, regular 1.
Thank you.
That's not what I
I
wanted.
need a ticket.
Sure. Yep, that's what I would like to do.
Thanks.
Thank you. Just going straight through this intersection here.
Next stop, Tyson Planetarium.
3 stops to go here. Tyson Planetarium. If somebody needs to get off the bus, we will not let them off. We will take the negative passenger rating or whatever, satisfaction, whatever it is. We'll take a hit to the star, but we will not take a hit to the wallet. They will walk out into the side of your bus. You will get penalized $20,000, even though it was not. You are fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding. God damn it.
Luckily, some days.
I literally was talking about how I didn't want to hit a pedestrian, and I hit a fucking pedestrian. Good thing it didn't take too much off of our star rating. Goddamn. Fuck. I didn't even see him. I didn't realize. I'm not letting him off. I'm not hitting anybody. Kaboof. They hit somebody.
Thank you.
I don't think I left that guy.
Next stop, Arcos Road.
Arcos Road. Here we go. 2 stops left. This has got to work. This has got to work super well. It's going to work so good. We're about to get a bronze fucking trophy. We're going to complete the expansion area. Extension area, my apologies. Going to complete those trophies.
One ticket, please.
I don't even care. Just get on the bus. I'm so close to being done. This added so much time.
Thanks.
It was at an hour and like 12 minutes. It's been an hour and 15, probably. Just doing this. Wild. I didn't think it would be that long. I should have. I should have known, because it was nearly a 40-minute route, and 40 minutes doubled is 80, which is an hour and 20 minutes, which is right about where we are on this whole route. The time estimate's not as wild as I thought they were. Initially, I was like, yeah, I don't think it takes that long, and now it's like, ooh, it does.
Very. Thank you.
All right. Here we go. Should have pretty much. Oh my goodness. Sorry, folks. Didn't realize it was this much garbage. Oops. Picked up what, 7 pieces of garbage? All right. 242, 673. 7 fare dodgers. There we go. That works out. I think we should be able to get it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Did hit a pedestrian when the last like 3 stops there. Should have been a nearly $50,000 route. But that's okay. Oh, where the fuck? Where's the airport? Did it unlock the trophy? Video game? Uh-oh. Reach level 25 with the airport stop. Game? It's level 29? Are you... Game? Game, please. Game, no. Game, please. Game? Well. I could just do... I guess just to kind of test it. Because it did kind of... Just do that real quick. Just run a quick route. Well, this part's really spiraling out of control here. It's not the first time that a trophy should have unlocked that it didn't. That it might just like randomly unlock later. But I'm wondering if I do one more route, if that'll kick in. Also, that got us like a really good chunk, so that makes me feel super confident in being able to get all the way up to level 25. Because that technically would be like 39 stops, and we have double and like a half that. I don't know. I'm very anxious about it. And part of me is just kind of like, just do it and get it done. Unlock the trophies. Finish this. Finish this for the love of God.
Did you see the latest episode of Winter of Passion?
Yes.
But also at the same time, if this bronze trophy does not unlock, I might be kind of fucked. And I don't like it.
Darn, I forgot to lock the front door.
Quick, everybody rob her.
Right on time, thank you.
I rewarded myself with a very short part. Oh.
My bad. Here's the ticket.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Everybody get on that needs to be on. Help. I mean, I don't really care. This is like the least I've ever cared about a route. This will give us next to no experience. That'll be fun. Whoa! In the grass, baby!
Oh, that's what you...
Thanks for Pancho.
Yep. Hurry up. So we might have actually gotten away with... Here we go. Turn your speeders on, ladies and gentlemen. Pedals to the metals. I'm kind of hoping that this will trigger the unlock, just so I don't have to worry about it next time. Because it didn't need to...
Sometimes I feel like the entire universe is just a simulation.
It didn't need to like sync any data, so that means that it didn't, nothing unlocked. I didn't hear it. I was too busy looking at the ranking, concerned with that.
Next stop, airport. Next.
Please unlock that trophy. It's at 30. It's 5 levels above where it needs to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess if I get the platinum, that's technically what I wanted, but I wanted the whole thing? Video game? Please unlock the trophy that I clearly earned? Please? Why haven't you unlocked? So, connect all the bus stops to your route was weird because I should have unlocked it in whatever part I should have unlocked it in. I needed to, like, grind out some level or something for, like, a stop or whatever to complete a mission to move on. And I ran that route several times, and it ended up unlocking that specific trophy, even though I had met the requirements prior. So I'm hoping that that's the case with frequent flyer here, but it would really suck to have all of the trophies except for the one trophy. I would just like to have all of them, please. And I'm not going to play this whole goddamn game again just to do that. Unless there's a way to, like, save state it. I guess you'd upload it and download it, getting to a certain point. Well, great. I think I've conquered one thing, and I think I've got that figured out, and then this other thing pops up and is like, but wait, hold on. We'd like to present you with a different problem. So hopefully this unlocks no problem next week. Maybe it's just a matter of running some missions to get it to pop correctly. Or I'm sorry, not missions, but routes. I think it unlocked correctly, like totally fine on the Xbox. But having that other one unlock weirdly is simultaneously like, okay, it's fine. No big deal. This has been a problem before and it's fixed itself. But that was also in the base game and not the map extension. I guess I could check and see if other people are having that problem. Anyway, next week is the finale. Big finale. We'll be unlocking Bus Boss, hopefully. Which thankfully does not require the extension to unlock. We can just get it with the base game stuff. So we'll, fingers crossed, hit level 25. And then we'll go find all of these collectibles. Maybe that'll trigger this one. Maybe I'll just get it offline again. I'll just run routes and hope that it chimes correctly. But we'll see. But we'll get a bunch of silvers, 1 gold, and a platinum, a precious platinum, and we'll be all set and ready to roll before the brand new Bus Simulator comes out. Thank you again so much for joining me. Hopefully you've been enjoying this series. I've been having a good time revisiting this game. We'll be running that big red route that's all over the place. Every single one of the 98 stops will be serviced, and we'll be driving around for about 3 hours or so. So should give us rank 25. Then we'll take all the care of all those collectibles, and it should be a good time. So tune in next week sometime. I'm not exactly sure when. Best way to know when is to go over to twitch.tv/ShaunaSourceRex and follow so you're notified when I go live. You can also just subscribe here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex by just below this video. Subscribe. Ring that bell. That way you're notified of when I post new videos, and you can catch it, all the fun, all the action, and be prepared for the new game, which will be uploading videos on Thursdays, just like this series has been. So there you go. However you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next episode, the grand finale of the Ultimate Route, or the grand finale of Bus Simulator on the PlayStation 4, the Ultimate Route 2.